the Skullgirls controversy deepens. We had logs showing that the new developers have nothing but disdain and disgust for the consumers that do not agree with their take, saying that people are perverts if you do not agree with their censorship, meaning that for 8 years the game was horrible. It was filthy. But they have came and sanitized it and made it for the modern audience. This is why I think the developers support Ron DeSantis, because by voting for Ron DeSantis, you too can sanitize art. You too can remove the degeneracy from the evil images that modern art shows. All jokes aside, though, that is just one controversy. Though, unironically, they were talking behind closed doors, being very insulting and disparaging towards the people they want money from. They have managed to get Steam to censor the negative criticism because, of course, if you're this antagonistic to the consumer, if you're showing nothing but disgust towards the people that you want money from, you are going to get criticism and backlash. But that seems to be okay because you reach out to another corporation which also wants to make money from your sales, so they can hide the negative criticisms. But what's interesting is that they came up with this. Apparently, after 8 years, they will be able to keep milking the dead cow by releasing the game on Xbox. Right. So what's interesting is that there's a lot of people here. Very few of them are like trying to be antagonistic by saying, "Oh, look, I'm buying the game on Xbox." It's okay. It's a very old game. In my opinion, it has ran its course. If it wasn't for the controversy, it wouldn't sell a single copy. But all right, fine. That's not the issue. Because those people are a very fringe and small vocal minority. The issue is that every now and then, like someone makes fun of this and you're going to have the shills attacking the person. And here you have an example. You got this individual by the name Matt. After 8 years of being true to its core and untouched, how long until you'll censor Mari? Right? So immediately people appear and it's like post-playtime. And what Matt did is unthinkable. Like, he actually demolished this individual by posting something better than playtime. He pointed out that he was an original backer and gave $1,000 for this game, right? So these are the people that the new developers consider perverts. The new developers are disgusted with. People who actually spend thousands of dollars in order to crowdfund the original developer project. And the original development project did have fan service in it. But not only that, again, like the thing that most people hate, it hasn't to do with like the fan service being removed. Because like if you want fan service, like there is anime, right? You can support actual diversity, you can support actual harder working people. Like you don't have to support the stuff that the West is doing. If you want fan service, there's anime. I mean, China does it. You get various video games like Genshin Impact and stuff. Like there is options, right? It's not like, I know that these people would like to live in a world where fan service doesn't exist and you only have OnlyFans, Twitch, and bathtub streamers, but they just can't get their way. Like their ability to influence small corners of the internet isn't the new meta. So the matter isn't the fan service. The matter is the fact that, number one, you buy something from a company, right? Like, it's false advertisement at this point. Like, you get to spend thousands of dollars on a product which advertises itself in a certain way, and then the new developers force you, like in the sanctity of your own bedroom, in the privacy of your own home, on the computer that you own, in a single player environment. Like, there is nothing wrong if it would be on your screen, and they could actually make it like an on-off toggle, right? So that on your screen you get to see whatever you want. But no, it is the idea that they are better than you, right? Like, because you are a developer and you have money, you are actually better than the actual consumer, right? And you try to put yourself in a position where your mommy and daddy, and you decide what other people should be able to see, right? This is what infuriates everyone, because they don't think you're better than them. They don't think you have the right to tell a person what they can do into the sanctity of their own bedroom. Like, what are you going to do? Go into the bedroom of some gay people and look what they are doing in their own free time? Like, is this the next logical step? You puritanical individuals, you? Right? Like this is the main controversy. Why is it that a company gets to force its vision upon the consumer? Why is it that once you purchase the product that was advertised in a certain way, you then get to change it? And they will, like hide behind the fact that they care about children, right? When we have Drag Kids Story Hour, when we have Walt Disney pushing its ideology into cartoons, these developers seem to care about children. There was no problem with this game, which was shown on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. All of these platforms are highly censorious and puritanical. The fan service was minimal, right? So do not give me this bullshit, because you're acting like the way they're talking about it is that there was actual CP depictions in the game, and that's not the case, right? And the characters that they claim, oh, well, they were underage or something like they don't look underage. All right, like we're not talking like about this character here. Like if this character here was sexualized, fine, I would agree with you. But it's not even on the box. It was like a character with big titties because I saw it, right? So like, spare me the puritanical. Okay, you are not Christian individuals. You do not think that the Lord finds this game sinful and you want to help society reach paradise. All right, like I do not buy that. You are just power hungry furries. Because I have seen, the avatars that some of these developers have on their Discord. You are power-hungry furries, which are getting a rush over the fact that you get to moralize other people. That's what it's about. And you hate the fact that other people do not look at you as if you have moral superiority over them. This is what infuriates you, right? So this is number one. The second problem is that you are acting as if this game was supporting Nazism, right? Because it had, like, what, an armband of an umbrella on it. And by removing it, you're basically acting like you're saving the world, like you're saving the human race, like you're removing racismus from, sanitizing your own fucking video game that I'm willing to bet no actual Nazi is playing, right? Like I think like Nazis actually have more political concerns, right? Like forming political establishments, parties, organizing crowdfunding and shit for their political leanings. Like I think that's what the Nazi does, I assume. But if you're telling me that Nazis are playing video games, well, that would be a good thing, right? Because in order to instead of trying to change the world and imposing their ideology on the world, they're sitting at home playing video games. I mean, that's a win-win. But I don't think that's what's happening, right? You're basically saying that for 8 years, everyone that played this game was supporting Nazism and was probably a degenerate person. This is why people are upset, because this is your argument when you think about it. So that's the main thing. And of course, the other thing is, like, people are saying that they censored it in order to appear on Xbox. I don't think that's the case, but if that is the case, then their lack of communication is astonishing. Like, you don't go around insulting your customer base. And if you were to explain it, and it's like, okay, well, we want to put this game on Xbox, so we have to censor it. There's going to be a censored version for Xbox. That would have been fine. Like, no one would have complained. But what you did isn't that. So let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.